Hey, Leighton, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm good, good, good. So, this movie and your role as Beth in it was everything. I love it. I love a good thriller, murder mystery kind of situation. I love it so much. But the question I have for you is there's a circle of trust that's happening throughout the course of this film. And I was wondering for you, do you have issues with trust or do you consider yourself a very trustworthy person?
I and myself feel that I am trustworthy. I like to think that. I think I pride myself on that. I think my friends, my family, like they can count on me. I mean, I have that kind of belief in myself. As far as trust goes, I will say that it has been a long and weird path for me, but I would say like I have learned to trust. So yeah, it's been a long journey, but yeah.
Girl, it's a long journey for everybody. You just can't walk around trusting everybody. You got to be like this sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Um, so this film is based on a book. Were you able to read the book before shooting, and how did read and if so, how did reading the book encourage you to want to move forward with playing Beth?
You know what? No, I didn't know about the book beforehand and I did not read it beforehand. I did the weird backward thing of reading it afterwards. Mainly the reason why was because I was like, well, it won't help or hurt me not to, and I won't want it to inform how I do this character since there were some differences. Once I read it, I realized that it's actually pretty similar. There were some like changes that they made for cinematic reasons, but yeah, no, it was also written by Sarah Alderson, who wrote the novel. So it was like, rich with all the like character development that she had done for the novel, and she was very much around for collaboration and any questions that I had, and we went through all the scenes together and discussed to no end like everything. So I felt really supported in that way.
And Beth is betrayed rather, by two of the people that are closest to her, right? How do you feel about being betrayed? Has that ever happened to you? And if it did, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, like it's so funny. Betrayal is such an interesting word because it sounds so dramatic, but that's absolutely what she's going through. And like I've had that happen too. I've had that happen. like,
It literally happened to me today, and I'm just like, oh boy, this
no.
interview's right on time.
Oh no. Well, I hope nothing is as tragic or harrowing happens to you as it does in the weekend away. I'm sorry to hear
Yeah, hoping nothing tragic or harrowing like in the weekend the way happens to me either. I
that.
wouldn't wish that on anybody, not even you. But go ahead and finish what you were saying about betrayal. You were saying it's such a interesting word.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like, I always like shy away from using sort of like what I think is hyperbolic or something, but that's absolutely what I've been through. Like, I think that a lot of people could say the same. And I mean, not necessarily always relationship, but the first things that come to mind are relationships that I've been in where I've been, whether it's like cheated on or lied to, you know, without too much detail. I guess I, a relationship I was in, I sort of found out sort of like this guy that I was with kind of, God, he really like had a lot of mean, evil thoughts about me. And I say evil, it's so like, I don't even know if that's the right word, but he had a lot of really like underlying, condemning critiques of me that were like really just as I discovered them and as I found out, I was like, this is about you. Like you're so insecure. And, he was really putting it on me when I think it was him sort of hating himself. Um, and, again, like I can look back at those times and be like, well, I wasn't ever perfect, but I was a good girlfriend or I was a good friend or, and so that's a weird one though. That's, it's weird to say that. And nothing is ever one sided, but In this one instance, it was. It was
right. Right. Well, that is my time. I want to thank you so much for speaking with me about The Weekend Away. And FYI, but not really, I kind of loved you in Country Strong with Gwyneth Paltrow. That's one of my favorite movies that you've done. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.